Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about personal finance. Today, I'm going to talk about zero-based budgeting, the bold way to stop wasting money and start growing. Picture this, you have hunched over last year's budget, crossing out line items you think you can live without. And then what happens? The same stuff makes it back on the list anyway. Why? Because that's what we spent last year, right? The problem with that, it's how it's always been done. When you are on SMB, every dollar counts, and yet plenty of companies still rely on a budget that's basically a slightly modified version of last year's. But its last year's spending wasn't optimized, you end up with wasted costs month after month, year after year. That's where zero-based budgeting swoops in to save the day. What is zero-based budgeting? Zero-based budgeting is a straightforward concept with a fancy name. Each new budget period, you start from zero. You do not assume any cost or department automatically deserves X dollar because they spent it last year. Instead, every expense has to be earn itself keep by providing its value to your business goals. In other words, start at zero, justify each expense. Only then do you add that expense to the budget. Gone are the days of reflexivity, copying and pasting last year's numbers. With zero-based budget, you are building your budget line by line from the ground. Why bother with zero-based budget? Spotlight on real needs. Zero-based budget forces you to rethink what your business really needs. This can reveal outdated tools, unprofitable marketing channels, or random monthly subscriptions your team forget about. Trim the fat. When every cost must justify its existence, unnecessarily or underperforming expenses naturally gets cut. Boost profitability. Freeing up even small amounts can funnel more cash into new product development, marketing that actually converts, or higher salaries to attract top talent. Clear accountability. Department leads become more mindful, making decisions based on tangible return on investment rather than because it is in the budget. Real life example. Imagine you have a software subscription that costs 500 a month, but only half of your team uses it. And even then, only for half the features under the old system, you would probably shrug and leave it in. Zero-based budget, on the other hand, asks, do we really need this entire plan, or can we switch to a smaller package or a different tool altogether? How does zero-based budget works? One, define your business goals. Before you crunch numbers, you gotta know what success looks like for your business. It is higher profit margin, aggressive growth in a new market, whatever it is, your budget should ladder up to these goals. Second thing is gather department requirements. Each department lists out what they need to achieve those goals. Needs new software to automate tasks, justify it with data on how it will save 40 hours of manual work a month. Assign costs. Go line by line, assigning the cost of each item or initiative. No expense rides on last year's coattails. Everything must prove its worth. Evaluate and adjust. Compare the proposed cost to your revenue projections. If the math does not add up, you cut or reduce it until it does. Prioritizing the expenses that will bring you closest to your goal. The next thing is monetize and optimize. One, one set, keep an eye on how each expense performs. You can and should revisit your zero-based strategy regularly to make sure your budget still aligns with your business goals. Who should consider zero-based budgeting? Growing small businesses looking to maximize profitability without ballooning overhead. Next, companies in transition, mergers, leadership changes, new product launches that need a fresh financial perspective. Businesses focus on efficiency. If you suspect there is fluff in your spending, zero-based budget will sniff it out. Advantages of zero-based budgeting. Cost efficiency. You only spend where you see a clear return on investment. Transparency. Everyone can see where money is going and why. Strategic focus. Each dollar is allocated in service of a goal, not just tossed at a line item, because it's always been there. Accountability culture. Zero-based budget encourages a mindset shift. Teams become more proactive about how they request funds. Disadvantage is to consider: time consuming. Building a budget from zero isn't quick. It takes effort to gather data and justify each line item. Requires cultural buy-in. Team leads might resist if they are used to the old way, especially if they see it as extra scrutiny. Data dependency: you need accurate, up-to-date metrics to justify costs properly. If your data is messy, this can be a challenge. Is zero-based budget worth it for you? If you are simply copying and pasting last year's numbers without much thought, you are probably leaving money on the table or letting it quietly trickle down the drain. Zero-based budgeting isn't a silver bullet, but it can help reframe your entire mindset around spending. Everything gets a reason or it does not get a budget. Let's see if zero-based budgeting is smart for your business. Maybe you are intrigued, or maybe you are worried about the added workload of starting from zero. Either way, you can help to figure out if it's worth on your time and resources by also looking at a professional that can give you insight on building a budget. Ready to find out if zero-based budgeting can help you stop the money leak? Reach out to a professional that can help you dedicate zero-based budget to see if it's a brilliant move or if there's a better approach for your specific business goals. Because nobody likes burning money and your business deserves every chance to grow. Thanks for watching this video and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.